What if the greatest battle of your life could only be won through obedience to God? Imagine standing before walls so massive that no army could break through them. No weapons, no attack plan, just a strange command from God. March around the city and shout. But what happened next shocked the entire world forever. This is the true story of the day the walls of Jericho fell flat.
The Israelites stood at the edge of the promised land after years in the wilderness. Before them was the mighty city of Jericho, surrounded by massive walls so thick that soldiers guarded the top day and night. The gates were tightly shut because the people of Jericho feared the God of Israel. Joshua, the new leader after Moses, looked at the impossible walls and wondered how they could ever enter the city. Then suddenly, the Lord spoke to Joshua. "See, I have delivered Jericho into your hands." But God's battle plan was unlike anything ever heard before.
God instructed Joshua to gather the priests, the Ark of the Covenant, and the army. For 6 days, the Israelites were to march around the city once each day in complete silence. 7 priests would walk before the ark, blowing ram's horns. No shouting, no attacking, just marching. The soldiers obeyed, even though the instructions sounded strange. As the people of Jericho watched from the walls, they mocked and laughed at Israel. "Is this their battle strategy?" they said. But Israel kept marching in silence.
Day after day, the Israelites walked around Jericho exactly as God commanded. One time around the city, then back to camp. No walls moved, no cracks appeared. Nothing changed. But Joshua and the people trusted God completely. The citizens of Jericho became nervous. Every sound of the trumpet echoed through the city streets. Fear slowly filled their hearts because they had heard stories about the God of Israel who parted the Red Sea and defeated mighty kings.
On the 7th day, Joshua woke the people early, before sunrise. This time was different. God commanded them to march around the city 7 times. Round after round, the footsteps of thousands shook the ground, while the priests blew their trumpets continuously. The people of Jericho watched in terror from the walls. After the 7th march, Joshua lifted his voice and shouted, "Shout, for the Lord has given you the city!" At once, the priests blew the trumpets loudly, and the entire nation of Israel released a mighty shout toward heaven. Suddenly, the earth trembled violently. The impossible happened. The mighty walls of Jericho cracked, shook, and collapsed completely to the ground. The walls did not just break, they fell flat, exactly as God promised. Dust filled the air. People screamed in fear. The city defenses were gone instantly. The Israelites charged straight into the city and conquered Jericho by the power of God. What human strength could never accomplish, obedience and faith achieved in one moment.
The walls of Jericho did not fall because of human strength. They fell because faith and obedience released the power of God.
If you believe God can make the impossible possible, type AMEN in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on notifications for more powerful Bible stories that will strengthen your faith.